Some evangelical preachers have condemned the Pixar movie Turning Red. They've even called it demonic. Some parents have said that it depicts teenage lust in inappropriate ways. This afternoon, I'm here to tell you that I love the Pixar movie Turning Red, and I recommend it to all my friends. In 2002 in Toronto, a young 13-year-old girl named May is exuding confidence at the beginning of the film. She's got great grades, she loves playing the flute, she has other activities that she enjoys very much, and she loves to rush home in the afternoons to help her mom at their ancestral temple. She has three really good friends, and you can see that there's trouble looming on the horizon because there are a few things that are changing in her life that she hasn't told her mom about, and she knows that her mom will disapprove. She hasn't told her mom, for instance, about her crush on a local convenience store clerk, or about her incredible interest in the boy band Four Town. She's a huge fan of them. And then one morning she wakes up and she discovers she's an 8-foot tall, red, furry, hairy, smelly panda. And so when she discovers this, it takes her a while to learn, but she realizes that if she can think very calming thoughts of her friends, it returns her back to her human self. But any strong emotions makes her become a panda again. And later she learns even further that every woman in her family experienced the same kind of thing when they go through puberty, and that each of them has gone through a ceremony at the red moon to contain that panda spirit within a kind of amulet. And so it's a month until the ceremony, and all of a sudden, May begins to realize that the kids at her school love seeing the panda. So although her mom wants to suppress the panda, the kids at the school love the panda. And the panda is actually a kind of fundraising opportunity to help raise the money for the four girls to go to the Four Town concert. Now, I'm not going to spoil the ending or tell you anything more about it, except to say that the evangelical ministers who condemn it believe that it promotes a view of the demonic and ancestor worship. They say that it's a secular humanist film that doesn't have any values, and I believe just the opposite. I believe it is film that's filled with values, and I'm going to describe three of them today. The first is that this film, in almost a unique way, treats the fifth commandment, thou shalt love your mother and your father, with utmost seriousness. And it asks the question, how do you balance the love and respect that you owe to your family with having a public life of your own? With the private life and the public life, all of us as human beings have to address this for our entire life. It's very important. The second thing that this film examines is, what do we do about those feelings and emotions that are not acceptable to other people, that make us uncomfortable? Do we just suppress those feelings and emotions? Or do we talk about them with our family and friends to try to find a way to express ourselves in ways that don't harm other people? And finally, the last thing about this movie is that it's about how to support girls and women. The real demons for us are not supernatural forces, but the forces that belittle and demean and mistreat women. Sometimes this is in the name of male lust. Other times it's in the name of traditions that we keep that teach us that somehow it's fair to treat women and men in unequal ways. Well, for me, the deepest value of Christian teaching is that God is in every single person, that every person deserves an equal opportunity to serve God in all sorts of different ways. And that means that the real demon is not a supernatural deity that comes from a supernatural realm. The real demon is the one that keeps women from being allowed to serve as pastors, senior pastors in churches. My name is Malcolm Clemens Young. I'm the Dean of Grace Cathedral in San Francisco, California, and thanks for watching More Good News.